Evening, Gav. Can you hear me all right, bud? I don't know why it retracted. Unless you retracted. Because you realised you were the only one in here. Here, Gav. Smash that thumbs up. Let's get an even 1-1. Jeff, how you doing, bud? How are we doing? So yeah, I just thought I'd do a random one. Evening, Gav, son. Oh yeah, I thought I'd do an evening, a random one. Nick, how you doing, mate? So yeah, I just thought I'd do a random quick live. Because, you know, it's been a while since we put a video out. And I thought, instead of just having to record all the time, you know, I just thought, you know what, let's bang a live out and let everyone know what has been going on. Because last time you all saw was the blocks just being delivered and me moving the blocks, right? Well, we're in the process of filling up tank 1. So, we're Laser, how you doing, buddy? I hope the weather's not too hot over there for you. Saying that, you're probably used to the hot weather. So, yeah, I just thought I'd come and drop a random one. So, yeah, how's everyone doing? I know it's Monday and all, so a lot of you will have their Monday blues. But, to be honest, family carp fisher, welcome in, all the way from Denmark. Appreciate that. So, yeah, we're hopefully, at some point, we should have tank 1 filled. What are we at the moment? Probably about I'd say about the 425 litre at the moment. Bubbles, how we doing? Amanda, hi, good evening. So yeah, we'll see if we can get this one running tonight if we can. Solar system at the moment sitting at 12.9 volt, so that's pretty good. That should run the pump quite easily overnight. So yeah, we should be able to possibly get Tempest running on it just to get some filtration on there, get it going. Obviously, as you know, we had that cross-year outbreak in the IBC and all the other issues why it came out. Fish have all scraped clean. Tempest has had, I want to say, 2 big doses of PP through it, and I've rinsed it all out and yeah, everything like that. So any issues that were in there, they would definitely have got absolutely nuked to buggery with the PP. So there's that. Obviously the bowls, the nets, that's all been PP'd. Note to self though, don't leave a sock net inside a bowl of PP for 24 hours, because if it goes in nice and shiny, all nice and new, comes out pretty dark. It's literally wiped back all the material and whatnot off the actual metal. So it's either that or I just used that much of a higher dose that it did that. So yeah, I don't know whether to go and get the tripod and just have a little sit down while we're filling up. Obviously, you know, tank 2 is in process. Bottom drain's out at the moment because I had some OB1 arrive. So before I go and, you know, block it all up on this one, I've got it out and I've just put in extra peace of mind, really. I'm just going through all the joints and just sealing up nicely so that it's all tidy. No fear of any leaks, because obviously we filled up IBC2, which is now cut up into smithereens. The metal's already been gone. Still got tank 1 sitting there. Don't know what to do with that yet. Whether, you know, goes up the allotment and gets used for storing rainwater, or just get rid of it. Waste of money, I know, you know, considering that was actually a brand new one. So, well, brand new. It was a reclaim, apparently, that had been heavily cleaned and new taps and everything fitted on it, but with that issue we had, whatever they cleaned it with was not fish safe. So I will say it, if you go to direct water tanks, be sure to email them before you order anything, because yeah, you got to make sure it's fish safe. I've learned that one out the hard way. So reason why there hasn't been a lot of videos, all that time we had all that issue. Now, you know, the swimming pool was quite heavily stocked, right? Well, the swimming pool, as you can see kind of out there, is back up and running at the moment because the fish that survived are in there, and all we've got in there is a Muso Ogon, Mock Gardner Goshki, don't know, maybe a Platinum Ogon, and one I'm not sure what it is. It's a bit of a funky colour. Probably just going to turn out to be a ghosty. But yeah, that's all we got left. So considering we had 30 odd in that swimming pool before, and they were fine until we had the problem with the Costia and everything like that. I took a big hit, and yeah, we pretty much lost all of them apart from the 4 or 5 that we have left there. So that was definitely a massive armbands on, lad. Evening, Will, mate. That is going to be absolutely freezing. So I have already been in there and smoothed out the bottom, made sure there's no creases or anything on the bottom. So I've definitely done that already. So we're about, well, I'd say we're actually coming up to halfway now. So yeah, I reckon we're about halfway. Obviously it's running through the chlorinator because to actually get the hose pipe from the house up to here, I have to put the dechlorinator on to then connect it to the other hose pipe to then come up to here. So no matter when I do my water changes in here, it's always going to be through a dechlorinator. It's only a single stage, so obviously nothing's going in here for a good couple of weeks, if not 3. You know, I'm away in 5, so yeah, possibly even until I get back from the trip, because obviously we want it to be done for the Twisted Grown show, but we didn't get there, which is a sucker. But what we have done instead, so we still maintain the fact of this will be a fry tank, we have ordered up 250 pre-ordered from Adam Bio. So that will be what's going into this tank. I've got, I think it's a 9-inch air ring. Get your heads out the gutter. You know who you are. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to put the air ring in the middle for now, just to get that churning. I don't want to be using that air pumping out there anymore, because that is one noisy air pump. It's only a Superfish one, just to get it kind of going, you know, just to keep the swimming pool oxygen, all the oxygen in the swimming pool. It's still got the covers on it as well. They'll be coming off before, because they're going to be the lids for the tanks. But what I'm going to do is give them a deep clean, Virkon Aquatic, scrub them, clean brushes, sponges, the works, you know, make sure they are spotless as best as I can. So same as the pad net, the bowl, everything that was used before, it's all been left in the dry, so hopefully anything that was on it should be dried out and killed. But if it's not, then we're gonna put, and it was a bacterial issue, then yeah, put in the Virkon Aquatic in the bowl, soaking it all, air stone, leave it for 24 hours, and yeah, it should disinfect everything then. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we should get that back on top, and they'll be all good to use again. Because yeah, I don't fancy having to fork out that kind of money again to get new bowls, new pan net, and sock net, and yeah, everything else. As you know, they're not exactly the cheapest of things to get. I have seen a couple of people using the vegetable trays for the Japanese viewing bowls. Gav, great idea, mate. I believe it was you that posted on the group. So I think I've got a couple of them in the shed, so I might get them out. But if anybody remembers the green boxes for my wireless pH sensors and everything else that I'm custom building with my brother, now what we're thinking is, because he's got hold of 2 more, we're going to try and make a small sieve / backy return. No, Zen Ginger, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. So yeah, so I want to get this filled up, get all the edges tidy, trim it all back, and then probably tomorrow another trip to Selco, because pretty much most of the things that I've actually got on from here for the build has been from Selco. And yeah, I must say that even the timber, you know, the CFL was 1, 2, 3, 4 lengths, and that cost me £10.50. So yeah, can't grumble at that. So yeah, £10.50 for them ones. The plywood, obviously on the top was, I want to say 42, 43. The plywood inside that you see, you know, all the way around the edges, freebie. Obviously the solar system is probably the more expensive, because I think even the 1000-watt inverter was 156, I think. But as I say, it's 1000-watt, and it's a Regent. Trying to read it upside down. Veology, which apparently are one of the top end ones to get. Obviously, that's running on a 200-watt breaker fuse as well. So if there's any issues, the breaker fuse will pop first before it pops the inverter. Very important to have if you're going to do your solar systems. So yeah, at the moment we're still sitting at, still charging, even though it's starting to go dark. You know, it's still charging. We're at 12.9. That'll probably go up. Aquatic Fantastic UK, how you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, if anybody is new here, how you doing, Keith? So yeah, if anybody is new here and you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button. It really helps. And yeah, over the moon that Sunday I went and checked it out, and we had hit over the 250 mark. So that was definitely a good way to start Sunday's live. And yeah, I appreciate everybody who did turn up on Sunday as well. You know, shout out to Wiccan as well for joining us. Also with G, always a pleasure to have them on, as it is a pleasure to have anybody on come and join us, no matter where you are. And obviously what we're going to do in is, once tank 2's done, the fish from the fish tank from the 4 foot will be going into tank 2. Then that 4 foot tank will be getting a deep clean, and I mean a deep clean. Already got the substrate, got some just some I want to say kind of like a medium coarse gravel. But I think I bought 25 kilo of it to go as my bottom substrate, and that's going to be pretty much, to start with, a fully planted tank. Lisa, welcome in, good evening. So yeah, hopefully we can get that done, get that set up, and then we'll see what we're going to put into that one. But obviously that all of that will be documented over on Tanks and Fish, which will be the tropical channel for here. No matter where I go as well, that will be it. So the joy of having this little chat is, when I go away, I'm actually going to go and find not only koi shops but also tropical dealers. So watch out, guys, because there'll be plenty of shorts coming out on that as well as little video contents, things like that. If they allow me, we might even do a live there, if they allow. So, but that will be over on the other channel, because yeah, I think it'll be interesting to keep the koi here, tropicals all over there. So that is my hypothesis, so to speak, on the on doing it that way. So we will wait until we get more content on there before we decide where I go down the line of creating a different mug. And you know, if anyone's on there from the tropical side, send them out a tropical mug, and vice versa. So yeah, there is that. But yeah, definitely Definitely going to be getting there, guys. And we've got about 1.5 feet left to go on here. Shane, it's about time for another koi stream on AAA at your convenience. Jeff, you know you've always got to just hit me up with an email, mate. I'll be more than welcome to come and join you guys. Same as if, you know, if you need to. Frizzle! How you doing, superstar? Exactly that, Aquatic. Exactly that. Greatly appreciated. Frizzle, I did see your thumbnail, mate. I'll be checking that video out later, mate. And I do hope, if it is a problem with the koi, I do hope that you get it fixed soon, mate. Because been there lately, and yeah, it is definitely the side of koi keeping you don't wish to have, but unfortunately, we do have to do it. You know, we all have to go through it. So I understand where you're coming from. Same as with, even again with your tropicals, there's always that one part of fish keeping or anything going on that pretty much kicks you right in the gingangoolies, you know. So yeah, there's definitely things, mate, but I will check out the video later on. Even if it's a bad video, you always get a thumbs up from me. And yeah, if we ever come to do another pond build, like a big pond build, I'm definitely putting in that little seating ledge that you've got on your main pond. Brilliant idea, love it. You know, just a place where you can just, as you say, you can sit down, watch your koi, have a cuppa. But yeah, many people that I've actually shown that video to have said the exact same thing. What's going on? Well, I'll be tuning in later on to see what it is, guys. So, ladies and gents, if you haven't already as well, go and check out Bizzle as well. He is getting, last I checked, 29 away from hitting that 1k. So Bizzle, if you have hit that 1k already, let us know. If not, everyone else, once the live's done, unless you're on PC and you can open up a second tab, go over, give Bizzle some support. I reckon we can get him by Thursday. He'll have that 1k. Because yeah, definitely can do it. You know, you guys in the UK, we are indeed. So at the moment, I'm in Hertfordshire at the moment, and I say at the moment. Shane, will you be adding mods? Yes, Jeff, and you'll be getting added as one of them. Because no matter when I do a live, you're always available to pop in and say hello. So yes, I need to work that all out. Yeah, exactly. Let me just see if I can press that. Boop. Boop. How's that, Jeff? Did that work? There we go. Bish bash bosh. Doop, doop. Done. So obviously, you know, 3 or 4 weeks. Hey, there we go. Frizzle has hit the 1K. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Nice one, Frizzle. See, I'm little, small, humble channel, but I'll always help where help's needed. You know, whether it's just random BS talk or promotions, don't mind doing it. You know, so yeah, definitely don't mind doing that at all. Always happy to help other people. End of the day, it gives me a good feeling that someone's hit their target. You know, yeah, we've got our own targets, but in time we'll hit that. You know, fingers crossed we'll hit that, but I'm sure in time we will. Jeff, that is a long way. 2 years we've been going now. But yeah, at some point. But also, Jeff, you gotta get the 1K as well. So you know, I was actually surprised that over on the other channel, one of my shorts went over 1,000 views. I didn't even think it was that great, but it was from it was a type of salt, well, marine, like a sand eel. I wasn't sure what type it was, so literally I just labelled it, "Can you name this fish?" And yeah, it got over 1,000. So that was an interesting one for sure. But I'm going to probably only take this up, guys, to give myself 5 or 6 inch from the top, just so we're not fully filled, you know. We've got that jump guard, so to speak. So yeah, that'll be done. I am even though it's gone through a dechlorinator, I can still kind of smell the chlorine, so that it hasn't taken it all out. Probably means I need to change the cartridge, but that can be done. But as I say, nothing's going in here now for, well, until I get back from the trip, so 5 weeks. By then, you never know, tank 2 could be built. Also, what's everybody think to the added attachment on the beams? What does everyone think of the black cover front edging and some leftover paint from doing the front? In fact, let me show you the front, because as I say, it has been a while since we posted. Obviously there's still some touching up to do, as you can see there. That's going to get painted red. And also shout out to Martin at Devon Quay Pond as well. Ordered a few bits and bobs from his eBay store. So obviously, you know, bottom half, top half, sorry. And then we've got, hang on, hold up, wait a minute. Ah, that's what it is. Bit of concrete in the doorway. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. We are getting there now, guys. We are getting there. Obviously, wiring this all up so we can get light fitting in here. Red Laser's also a superb mod. Okay, there we go. There's Red. If it's actually going to let me press on his name, no, probably because it's an older comment. Red, stick a comment in chat, mate, and we'll get you modded up. We'll get you on with the shield. So yeah, that's going to be predominantly. There we go. Moderator, standard. Bang, done. There you go, Red. Obviously, you know, these shelves are only temporary. I've only done them to get the sizes, same as that one over there. It's just, at the moment, they're just sitting on plywood. 8 for 8, appreciate that, guys. So yeah, at the moment, they're only temporary shelves. As I say, it's just to get size and width that I'm going to need. What I'm contemplating doing is, it could be an interesting one to do. I'm going to get hold of some old scaffolding board. How big is my shed? The decoy house is 10 foot by 9 foot. So from there to there is 10 foot, and then from front to back is 9. And then it's 7 foot at the front, leaning backwards to 6 foot, because I wanted the pitch angle roof, so that when we finally get round to finishing that off, that's going to come across the front like a little canopy. So it's just do you have an approximate number of koi you're keeping in the ballpark? Approximate. Small pond 30, main pond Betty, Sid, Charlie, Rocky, probably another 10 in the main pond, so that's 40, 45 plus the 250 on pre-order, so eventually we'll have about 300. Obviously, give and take with growth deformities or anything like that that come from the fry, where the numbers drop down. So in the ballpark, we'll probably end up keeping about 200. Yeah, keeps me busy. Definitely keeps me busy. That is for sure. And talking of busy, happy birthday, Busy. If you're watching later on, happy birthday. I hope you've had a good day. I'll just give that a little random one. So, oh yes, but what fun. It can be fun, but it can also be a right pain in the derriere, especially when you get issues. But that goes for keeping any number of koi or any number of fish. You know, even you guys know in the tropical world, there's always going to be some kind of issue. You know, whether it comes up, you get an ick or anything like that, then yeah. But I might do a random, if I can, do a random stream on the other channel, either. Anyone want to see it live on there tonight? Talking tropical. because I can do that from inside. So that could be an idea, guys. We might do that for all you tropical fish lovers. Obviously, you won't be able to see no fish, but because obviously they're in the tank downstairs, and I'm not putting 120 litre tank upstairs. No. But it could be done on that kind of thing. Gonna try and work out. Yeah. All right, Jeff. Do that. If you're free, you can always come and join me. And that goes really well in the tropical world. Always welcome. So, yeah, there's that kind of side of things as well. And we are over 3/4 of full. Jeff could fire up a live and invite. This is true. This is true as well. So, in the tropical tank, there is Cories, bristlenose, blue acaras, and an angelfish. But I want to get the 4-foot tank cleaned, and the angelfish will come out of there and go into the once the plants are all established, then the angelfish will go into the 4-foot tank, and I'll just have an angelfish tank. Because, yeah, we will stream on Shane's channel, right, Jeff? So we're only a very small one, guys. We're only at 13 on that one, but I haven't posted on there for quite some time, so it will be good. Be good to do that. Yeah, I'll do it tonight. Probably about, I don't know what the time is now. Because obviously I'll have to have dinner and a set up. But I'll make a nice thumbnail and all of that while I'm eating. So I'll fire up the After Effects. Oh, it's 7 o'clock now. So it'll probably be about 8:30, 9 o'clock my time. Here we go. We're getting there. See, I've worked this out on calculations that the IBC sits at 1,000 litres, right? I'm not sure on the gallonage, but doing this build, it's 1,250. So we have increased the water body by 250 litres. So that's always a plus. And then obviously with the Tempest running, little DIY sieve / backy. I've got plenty of lava rock down there. So what I was thinking is have the Tempest running, going through to the sieve, so any fines that the Tempest doesn't collect will then go through the sieve, through small piece of jack matting, and then through the lava rock, and then return to the back of the pond. So that is the idea behind that idea. Obviously we should start having enough water pressure now that I'll be able to actually trim this off and possibly go to Selco tomorrow, which is like our Home Depot, you could say, to you guys over in the States. And I'm going to go and pick up some decking board, and then we'll cut all the the edging for like the coping, and we're going to put a nice wooden surround on the top. So yeah, that will be how this one will be finished. And then depending on how the light goes, I might stick a couple of little solar lights or something in here as well, just pointing at the pond as well, really, just so if I come up at night time to check on them, it'll have them on there. But if not, I'll connect them up to the solar panel and put them on a 12-hour timer. So come, do you keep bonsais? No, I don't keep bonsais. I've got a few acers that are only small at the moment, but they've just been potted on. So hopefully in time, the idea is out the front that you've seen is a mess. That's all going to be cleaned up. I'm going to get a skip in, clean that all up. Where all the dirt is all going to be gravelled, and then I'm going to have 1, 2, maybe 3 acers outside the front of the koi house, because it is partly sunny, partly shady, which is, as we know, ideal conditions for an acer. Kashi, how you doing, bud? Kashi, tank 1's almost full. Thank you very much, Jeff. Yeah, tank 1 is almost full, Kashi. We'll get that set up ready for the 250 fry from Adam. As I say, nothing's going in here for 5 weeks, so it'll be clean. Obviously, I'll still be doing my water checks, make sure there's no issues. So I had a little brainwave. Let me know what you guys think about this as well. So over here, we can get hold of flower pots that hang on your fence, right? Now, I was contemplating maybe hanging one on tank 1 for now. Oh, you're dealing with ammonia in the fry pond. Yeah. Heavy water changes. Not too heavy though to shock them. But especially with the weather and the fact you're inside and it's quite hot, you might find you end up like I had to do with the small tank, is doing 10-15% twice a day for a few days, because obviously you're heavily feeding them anyway to try and, you know, get them to grow better. But what I found was doing a couple of water changes, you know, say one Monday or Tuesday, and then another one Thursday, Friday, and then doing your filter clean on the Saturday, so to speak. I found that helped with mine. Yeah, horn water is good for that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly that, Kashi. I can't remember what the mineral was that Ricky was talking about. Oh, zeolite. But I believe you're already using zeolite, aren't you, on your Kashi? If I remember correctly, you're already using the zeolite. Because if I remember correctly, you're using it in the other half's bra washing bags. Yep. See? I remember these things, mate. So yeah, we're just gonna have to tuck that under there at the moment because we are opening up to that line that I wanted to fill to. In tanks, yes, I have used quite a few. Tell you what, guys, let's have a little wander because I've got to go and turn the tap off anyway. So there is that. You see what I mean by that? Epoxy air pump. So yeah, we'll have a little wander underneath the mate, tell you what, guys, if you're into your flowers and, you know, just random garden, this plant has grown absolutely brilliant this year. You know, and that's over the walkway to go up to the koi house. Have a little wander in here. Turn that tap off. Right, so that's now finishing off draining. As you can see, guys, that tank well algaed up at the moment. Yeah, exactly that, quite it. Obviously, I don't know whether I can actually... can I flick it? Yeah, we can flick the screen. Obviously, this one's got massive air bubbles at the moment, but these are doing okay. You know, these are the fry that I've got quite a couple of years now. Kohaku's, irises growing nicely, but of course, everyone knows this handsome little beast. There's Rocky, the Hi George. Of course, we've got old Nancy over there. I've got to top this pond up today because they had a water change this morning, filter clean this morning. So yeah, they're doing all right. Got to top it up. At the moment, she's just sitting in the current. There's our Psycho City. Let's have a little say hello to George. George, any words for the camera? No. What about you, Nance? You got any words? Obviously, the idea, guys, is she will be getting bred with Sid. So yeah, hopefully she'll be getting bred with Sid at some point. Not this year, probably next year. Obviously, flick your back round. So this is going to be for tank 2. So we've obviously got 4-inch bottom drain down and then up into the easy pod. So yeah, that'll be going on tank 2. So oh yeah, and over in the Wirral. God, haven't been there for years. So yeah, this is our little walkway to get up to the house. Like that. So yeah, now that's filled, we shall leave that, let that dechlorinate. Obviously I'm still going to be, got to go through the box of pumps, water pumps that I've got, just go through, see which ones I have left, and we'll be putting it into a bowl with some Virkon, just to give it a deep clean and a sanitize, and then yeah, wash it all off again so most of it hasn't gone in there. So hook up the Tempest onto this one, put the wooden coping on it, maybe find some concrete paint as well, just to paint this front and the side on this as well, just so it's not bare brick. Give it a black paint, so then when the windows are open and the sun's out, warms the stock up more. In turn, then will hit the pond, so to speak. But we go out today and have little result. Obviously, if you know, you know. Name the installation. So I got one sheet of that, and that was enough to do the bottom, this side, and this side. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little slight disconnection. But what we'll do is we'll yeah, it's because I'm up there and the internet's down here. And so what we'll probably do is we'll end this one, go and sort out dinner, make the thumbnail, and we'll upload that on Tanks and Fish and get that set up for the live over there tonight, where we'll be trying to talk more tropical, educating myself more on the tropical side of keeping fish. So yeah, on that one, guys, I know it was just a random chit chat while I was filling up tank 1. Yeah, great to see people coming in, just hanging out. But yeah, as I say, guys, I do appreciate everyone that's come by, anyone that has subscribed. Thank you very much, everyone, for smashing that thumbs up as well. Greatly helps the channel to grow. I know it's been a while since I've actually posted, as I've said before, but yeah, we'll catch you later on over there. So if you haven't already, guys, pop over to Jeff's, and I believe he's already put a link up for the channel. So yeah, pop over there, give us a subscribe on there, ring that notification bell, and we'll see you over there later on. Take care, everyone.